guys. So today we're going to start talking about polygons. So we've been focused on triangles and now we're going to focus on polygons. So make sure you watch the video. I'm going to do lots of homework problems, so go through the whole video with me. Please, please, please. Okay, so I don't know if you noticed, but your test is February 23rd over this chapter. No school on February 15th because of President's Day? I think it's President's Day. Anyway, so we all know what all the angles in a triangle add up to, right? I hope you know it's 180 degrees. Well, what if there is a polygon with 4 sides or 5 sides or 6 sides? How do we know what all the angles add up to? So that's what we're going to learn today. So on today's assignment, we're going to talk about polygons and their angles. So a polygon is a closed figure. They have vertices, sides, angles, and exterior angles. So this would right here would be a polygon. It is a closed figure. When you name a polygon, you name it by the letters in all the corners, and you have to go in order. You can't go like A, D, F. You can't do that. So this would just be A, B, C, D, E, F would be one of the names for this polygon. A diagonal is a segment that connects one vertice to another vertice. So if I connect from A to D, that's called a diagonal. Now if I connect from A to B, that's not a diagonal because that's just a side. Okay, so there's convex polygons and concave polygons. The main thing about polygons is they cannot cross, they are not round, and these are just lines. So these are examples of not polygons. These are convex polygons and these are concave. Do you see the difference? I hope you notice that concave polygons cave in somewhere. So if it caves in somewhere, that is called concave. If it doesn't cave in, like these right here, that's just a convex polygon. Now you're going to have to know all the names of all the different polygons. So I hope you remember that a triangle has 3 sides. That would be called a triangle. A quadrilateral is 4 sides, so quad means 4. A pentagon is 5 sides. A hexagon is 6 sides. A heptagon with a P, heptagon is 7 sides. Octagon is 8 sides. Nonagon is 10 sides. Nonagon is 9 sides, I think I said. Decagon is 10 sides. So I think decade, like in a decade, 10 years, decagon, 10. Dodecagon, do means 2, decagon is 10, so 2 plus 10 makes 12. Now you might be like, well, where's the 11? Well, we don't have to memorize the 11. We just call any other number that number with gon, so it'd just be called an 11gon. If it had 15 sides, we would just call it a 15gon. So let's look at your assignment. So on your assignment, on those first ones, you're going to have to know the names of all those polygons. So a quadrilateral, how many sides does a quadrilateral have? I hope you said 4, so quad means 4. What about a nonagon? Do you remember how many sides a nonagon has? Non sounds a lot like 9 to me, so it has 9. Dodecagon, do you remember that? Do is 2, decagon is 10, 2 plus 10 is 12. A triangle, you better know how many sides a triangle has. And then there's octagon, hexagon, pentagon. Make sure you know all these. What about a 15gon? How many sides would a 15gon have? I hope you said 15. 15 sides for a 15gon. Okay, on these you have to determine yes or no, is it a polygon? There's only one yes here. I hope you know which one is yes. Polygons cannot be round, they cannot cross, and they cannot be 3-dimensional. So the circle, this one, the 3-dimensional figure, and the one that crosses are not polygons. So these 3 would be no. The only one that's yes is the first one. All the others are no. Now you have to determine whether the polygon is convex or concave. Remember, concave caves in, convex does not cave in. And then we have to name it by the number of sides. So if you look at the star, do you see where it's all caved in? That would be concave. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sides. So 10 sides is a decagon. So that would be a concave decagon. So the stop sign is convex. It does not cave in anywhere, so it's convex. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides. So it would be a convex octagon because octagons have 8 sides. Now, there is no such thing as a concave triangle. This is not a triangle. I've had a lot of people accidentally pick that. It's not a triangle. A triangle only has 3 sides. This has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. So it does cave in, so it's a concave quadrilateral. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. Do you see where it caves in? Concave. What's a 5-sided figure called? Hope you said pentagon. This is convex. It does not cave in anywhere. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sides. So it's convex. What's a 7-sided figure called? It is called a heptagon with a T, heptagon. Okay, let's move on. So we talked about diagonals a little bit. A diagonal starts at a vertex and connects to another vertex. Now it doesn't connect to the side because that would just be a side. So if I connect to another vertex, notice, so if I start at this vertex and connect to all the others, notice the shapes inside. Those are all triangles. And do you remember what all the angles in a triangle add up to? I hope you said 180. So notice the number of triangles formed. So this figure has 6 sides, but there are 4 triangles. Let's look at another one. This polygon has 4 sides, but there are only 2 triangles. This polygon has 8 sides, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 triangles. Do you notice a pattern? So the number of sides minus 2 is always the number of triangles. And we know that all the angles in a triangle add up to 180. So to find the sum of the measures of the angles in any size polygon, you just do the number of sides minus 2 and multiply that times 180. That gives you the sum of all the angles inside a polygon. So we know a triangle is always 180. But say it has 4 sides. If you do 4 minus 2, you get 2. 2 times 180. I don't know if you can see that. 2 times 180 is 360. Okay. The exterior angle sum, so exterior angles, if you just extend a side, the exterior angle is on the outside. Exterior angle sum is always 360. Always, always, always. It doesn't matter if it's 1,000 gone. If it has 1,000 sides, doesn't matter. The exterior angle sum is always 360. I used to tell my kids to remember Xbox 360, but I don't even think Xbox 360s exist anymore. It's like Xbox One or 5 or I don't even know. So anyway, it's 360. Exterior angles always 360. Interior angles do the number of sides minus 2 times 180. So let's go to your assignment. So if we look at number 4, first of all, how many sides does this have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. So the number of triangles formed is always the number of sides minus 2. 6 minus 2 is 4. To get the interior angle sum, you just do the number of triangles, 4 times 180, and I get 720. So 720 goes there. Now on a triangle, how many triangles are formed? Well, it's just one triangle, and 1 times 180 is 180, so all the angles in a triangle add up to 180. How many sides is this? 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 times 180 is 360. How many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 times 180 is 540. So count the number of sides minus 2, that's your number of triangles, and then multiply that times 180, okay? So you'll have to do that for number 8. I just gave you one of those to do. You can do that. Okay. interior angle sum is always number of sides minus 2 times 180. What's the exterior angle sum always? It doesn't matter how many sides, exterior angle sum is always 360. So on the exterior angle sum, you should have 360 on all of these. 360. 360. So it does not matter how many sides, but the exterior angle sum is always 360. To get the interior angle sum, you do the number of sides minus 2 times 180. So how many sides is a dodecagon? So do means 2, decagon is 10, so that has 12 sides. 12 minus 2 is 10. 10 times 180 is 1800. How many sides is a 20gon? Well, 20 minus 2, it's 20 sides. 20 minus 2 is 18. 18 times 180 is 3240. And that goes there. A decagon, how many sides is a decagon? A decagon is 10. 10 minus 2 is 8. 8 times 180 is 1440. And I will let you do pentagon and 1002gon. So a pentagon has 5 sides. 5 minus 2 is 3. Do 3 times 180. 1002gon has 1002 sides. 1002 minus 2 is 1000. So do 1000 times 180. Yes, you'll get a big number. Okay, so for these problems, what do all the angles in a triangle add up to? That would be 180. So do 180 minus 90 and then minus this angle, and you will find that angle. Okay. Now, on problems like this, how many sides does this have? This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. So 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 times 180 is 720. So start with 720 in your calculator. I've got to get my glasses so I can see the numbers. So 720, I'm starting with 720. 720, and I'm going to subtract all these other angles that I know. So 720 minus 90, see the box there? Minus 90, minus 124, minus 150, minus 93, and minus 130. I got 133, so that's what goes here. Okay, so you count the number of sides, minus 2 times 180. Let's look at number 12. So this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 times 180 is 540. So start with 540 in your calculator and then subtract all the other angles. So 540 minus 97, minus 130, minus 54, minus another 130, and I got 129. So that's what goes in this box right here. Okay, let's look at number 13. So you've had some problems like this. All the angles in a triangle add up to 180. So combine all of your like terms, okay, add them together. So you're going to have 3x plus 1x plus 1x, so that would be 5x minus 5 equals 180, and then you have to solve. So 5x minus 5 equals 180. Solve for x. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. Do 5 minus 2, which is 3. 3 times 180 is 540. Subtract all those angles that you know. Okay, let's look at this one because this has a little algebra. So this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 times 180 is 720. I'm going to get my little thing here. 720. So I know it has to equal 720. We're going to combine all of our like terms. How many x's do we have? We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 x's, so 6x. And then let's look at all of our numbers. So this is 90. 90 minus 70 would be 20, and then I have 20 and 20. So 20, 40, 60 would equal 720. So 6x plus 60 equals 720. So you need to minus the 60 on both sides and then divide by 6. Minus 60, divide by 6. Okay, I'm going to let you do that because you got to get better at your algebra. So you're going to do the same thing on number 26. This is a four-sided figure. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 times 180 is 360. So how many x's do we have? We have 2, 3, 4, 5 x's. So 5x, and then 50 and 20 makes 70 equals 360. So 5x plus 70, the glare equals 360. You'll minus the 70 and then divide by 5, okay? Let's look at number 17. These right here are a linear pair, so they add to 180, and then this has 4 sides. So 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 times 180 is 360. You'll do 360 and minus 100, minus 87. And what's this angle right here? What's Z? I hope you said 70, because those are a linear pair, and then you'll be able to find Y. Okay, for 18, 19, and 20, exterior angles. What do exterior angles always add up to? Always, always, always. Exterior angles always add up to 360. So for number 18, you'll combine like terms. 2x plus 3x would be 5x, plus 4 more x is 9x, plus 1x is 10x. You will have 10x equals 360. Solve for x. 19, look at all your linear pairs. Do you see these right here? They add to 180. Do you see these right here? They add to 180. These right here, add to 180, add to 180. You're going to have to find angles 4, 2, and 1 before you can get angle 5. And then this is a pentagon shape, 5 sides. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 times 180 is 540. Subtract all the angles that you know on the inside, not on the outside, on the inside. And that will give you angle 5. And then same with number 20. These are a linear pair, so 180 minus 125. These are a linear pair, 180 minus 56. And then all the angles in a triangle add up to 180. You should be able to find angle 3. I hope that helps. I love you and I miss you, and it's really hard to teach without my smartboard. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Please, please, please message me if you have questions. Thank you.